coming. I passed here like 3 times. I got to a roundabout. I missed my way. I turned. I went backwards. I kept, I kept telling myself it's opposite coastland. But which of the buildings? Do you know that I drove into the NMPC or whatever police station? I saw a lot of young people as a fuel attendants. I thought, yes, young people should know there's a library somewhere. By the time I parked, I called virtually all of them in there. It took one 1,000,000 years to even pronounce the word library. Library. Guess in Brighton, but the other ones, they started laughing at him. After we surpassed the pronunciation wahala, and I said, okay, now that we have gotten it, where people read, okay, library, school, they said they did not know if there's any library around here. I said, does it mean because you sell, I know you're a young person, you're going somewhere. I know this is a passing phase. You are still probably planning to go to the university or something, but you don't know there's a library around. How do you study? How do you update yourself with day-to-day or the text that will help you? By the time I drove out, I told my son, this is disappointing. You can see the kind of young people of the day we have. If I had asked them the latest song of the video, they would have given me. Naira Marley, they would have given me. If I asked them the latest thing, the Sinetiko, or one Yoruba actress, they would have told me the latest house the person has.
Hello, my name is Olubechukwu Sharon James. It's been amazing. I've had the opportunity to meet different authors and have a conversation with them to know what they were thinking when they were certain books. It's just been all around amazing. Almost every day, because I stay around. CRIMMD Library is making a big impact in the society because one, it's free and it's accessible to anybody. All you need to do is come here with your passport, and that's the registration, and you have access to any book in the museum. In the library, and they also have a museum, but that one is not free. You have to come to visit it and you have to pay. But either way, they are in the same environment and they are accessible.
If we have a Suludo in Anambra and we have a P2B in Nigeria, without being tribalistic, without putting sentiments, I'm sure we'll make it. In fact, Nigeria will start becoming in Nigeria again. Yeah. Because today,
so if there's
let me not talk beyond that.
They are calling exemplary parenting, practical exemplary parenting. Oh my God! Oh, what a day! You didn't tell me all this. You didn't tell me all this.
There are surprises now.
I'm coming.
If I tell you, it's not surprised again. You can
Okay, Ajaru David Obaro, World Rapperman. Well, we came late, but it was very interesting because what caught my attention was the issue about mother writing jam with his son. More like that movie where it's called Back to School. The father going back to school with his son. So, and the encouragement she used, the words she used to encourage her son to double up in studying, went a long way to make him succeed in the exams. And I think parents should begin to encourage their children too, like that. It will go a long way. The reading was interesting. Oh, CRIMMD Library. It might interest you to know that this is the library that had, up to now, has not been published too. The world record of the tallest book Christmas tree. In 2019, we built a book Christmas tree here, very tall, and it was recorded. So we're still waiting for it to be published as the tallest book Christmas tree in the world. CRIMMD Library and Museum is a place you need to visit. And again, by the grace of God, this is going to be the warehouse of the bike that was used from London to Lagos, #London to Lagos. The bike called the Eagle. CRIMMD is bidding for that bike. And we hope that with the collaboration of all individuals and corporate bodies, we'll be able to succeed in building and getting the bid for that bike to be kept in this library. We have a very big museum here, a private museum.
How long have I been writing? I've been writing as long as I was in primary school, in secondary school. Okay, but those of them that I wrote those days were poems, short poems. All right, they were not published. In fact, I don't even have the copies because I didn't come from a family where education was actually harnessed. My mom and dad were not educated, as I told us. So nobody was there to gather my information or keep records for me. I was just writing and packing. You move house, you move material. Sometimes it gets lost. Okay? So I will say as long as my secondary school days. And another thing that made me know that I was actually a born writer was that when I was in school, any project we are told to do as an English student, maybe I will go, if we are given an assignment to write, I will go and write a short story. Okay? If I'm given an assignment to do with someone that has to do with the title, I will go and write a story that will match the title. I don't go plagiarizing or plagiarism, copying other people's own. I must write mine. So if I'm able to have 6/10 or 7/10, I know it's original name.
My name is Michelle Buchi Elodichuku Ni Okoye. In fact, I feel excited. Okay, as you already know, I'm the guest author for today's reading. Okay, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I'm over the moon with joy because I find it as a privilege to have been invited today for this. I know the owner of CRIMMD is the patron of the Association of Nigerian Authors, Lagos State. And based on his position, he has arrays of authors, writers at his beck and call. But for him to have decided that I'm the one that would come here today, it's a privilege. I have a lot of unpublished works and 2 published ones. The published ones are Force of Will by Michelle Buchi Okoye, and the New Simplified English is an English textbook for senior secondary school students, JAMB students, and also those of them that want to improve upon their English studies. But the one that we actually dealt with today is the novel Force of Will. Okay, my advice for parents, particularly young parents, will actually stem from the latest thing I did, which is all over the place and all over the news that I broke records, okay? Because I call that exemplary parenting. I'm a parent. I am still the hashtag super mom. The Instablog, Naija, Legit, Ria Ballet, Punch, and all other BD's World. The bloggers carried 2 weeks ago, 2 to 3 weeks ago, that the woman that stepped out of her cocoon, her comfort zone, in terms of her age and even leaving school after a decade, and to go into the examination hall to write JAMB with the sun. I am the one. I don't know if you saw it's still there. I am the one. So if I could do that, there is nothing else you want me to teach the parents out there, because I am practicality on its own. I decided to challenge my son into writing JAMB with him in order to do what? To make him to read harder and also come out tops. And by the grace of God, to the glory of God, last year he scored 214. This year I challenged him. I wrote JAMB with him. I told him, if you allow me to surpass your score, I'm going to haunt you all the days of your life by telling your children that their grandma passed you in examination hall in JAMB score. And thank God today, he got 214 last year. This year I challenged him. He scored 243. While myself, I scored 230 after leaving school for a very long time. I don't think I have any other thing to tell the parents of today. Say what you say, do what you want, say. Don't just keep talking and talking and talking to our children. Take a step forward. It might be a crazy step. It might be an incomprehensible step. It might sound foolish. It might look foolish. But do the do. Don't just talk the talk. Thank you.